Man, turning this cube is so satisfying. I don't make reviews that much, but when I do, it's usually because there's a very good reason for it. And the MF3RS2 M gave me plenty of reasons. So first of all, the MF3RS2 M looks great as a stickerless cube. I really agree with all the shades that they use, and the plastic feels a lot nicer than most other stickerless cubes that I've used. Of course, the corner cutting is great. Here we have regular cut line to line. Reverse cut is like a little bit from line to line. So I might say something like the corner cutting is the same as every other cube, it's just as good. However, this, remember, is a budget cube. This only costs about $8 if you get it non-magnetic and $20 magnetic. So the turning is super smooth and the cube itself is kind of quiet. It's not like the quietest cube, but I think it's definitely not extra loud. So the magnets in here are not particularly strong, but there is something I like about that, and I did mention this in some of my other videos. Because of how smooth this is and how well I can already control it, I don't feel like strong magnets would even be a good option in this. So one thing that's really nice about weak magnets is even though you can't feel it very much on each turn, it keeps the cube in a very cube shape. And I've also tried the standard MF3RS2, the one without magnets, and I find that the cube just like doesn't stay in a cube shape as well. And I find that on this cube, the magnets do help a lot, even though you don't notice it on every single turn. So remember, when you judge a cube for its magnets, don't always just look at, oh, how strong is the magnets? Can I really feel it? You need to compare it to its non-magnetic counterpart and see if you get a performance enhancement, not just a feel enhancement. So Supernova is one of Speedcube Shop's premium services. They have Cosmic, which you may have heard about. That is their top premium service, which you would get if you want the best cube setup possible and you don't want to do it yourself. But the thing with Supernova is it's so much cheaper and they just get the essentials done without making it absolutely perfect. Now the thing is, you may not need a cube to be absolutely perfect, and for most levels you probably couldn't even tell a big difference. A Cosmic cube might feel slightly better than a Supernova cube, but for most people the performance difference would basically be none. So that's why I highly recommend the Supernova MF3RS2 M, partially just because it's really cheap and it's set up for you, and there's magnets, like this lube, tension, and magnets, and it's only $20. Now to compare, the cheapest top level speed cube that I would always recommend is the Valk. Even without magnets, it's $20 and I would always say it's the best, but I'm not sure about that now. I think I would actually recommend the Supernova MF3RS2 M, and I definitely think this is the best cube to get in the $20 price range now. If any of you guys have tried this cube or the non-magnetic version, whether you like it or don't like it, I think this is a pretty interesting cube because it's actually the first budget cube that I've ever felt like it could compete with the top cube. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys all next time.